Is Donald Trump about to cause a recession? That is what the Atlanta Fed thinks. So take a look at this chart. You can see they are now projecting a GDP decline of almost 3% this quarter. So they did think that we were going to have GDP growth. Now they are saying an almost 3% decline. That is catastrophic. And just as a reminder, the definition of a recession is two consecutive quarters of GDP loss. So this looks very much on track with that. As if that's not bad enough, though, one of the big policies that is causing all of these fears in the market and with regular people and economists in general is Trump's tariff policy. And just today, he announced he's going forward with 25% tariffs on Canada and Mexico for some reason that would be catastrophic. They are very likely to trigger inflation and a growth slowdown. And actually, as he was announcing these, even if you were watching it on Fox News, they had the stock ticker there right beside him as he's talking, and you could watch the stock market crash in real time as he was announcing these tariffs. It's not just the tariffs, though, that could cause economic hardship. So, his mass deportation policy, in addition to being incredibly cruel, also can hurt the economy and be inflationary. Elon, of course, is running around firing federal government workers en masse. Those job losses cannot help in communities, not just here around Washington, D.C., but across the country. And you have Republicans who are busy working on a budget that would cut social safety net programs that are incredibly important to ordinary working class people. All of these things are potentially catastrophic for the economy. In addition, we're seeing what's being described as the first operational shock of the Trump tariff policy. And this is based on a measure of manufacturing that has fallen. So, manufacturing had been expanding, had been growing, still growing, but by a lower amount. And if this number drops under 50, that would indicate a contraction or a correction in the manufacturing industry. And we are dangerously close right now to that. But remember, they did kind of promise economic pain when they were out there campaigning. Elon, in particular, said that his goal was to cause economic pain. Not for himself, of course, not for his billionaire buddies, of course, but for you, for regular working class people who will shoulder the burden of an economic contraction, of a recession, of a crash, of all of these firings and all of the social safety net cuts and all of the increases in prices that will fall on you. So you can't say they didn't warn you because they did promise that this economic pain would come and looks like it is here.